If I can give a
Oh no,
suggestion with regards to the
you get
cosmetic
that from the
vendor,
battle pass.
I would not recommend getting any of the costumes that cost 7,000 units, because sometimes they'll lock again, and then if you unequip it, you won't be able to equip it again until you buy it again.
I think that happened to me with Thor. I ended up wasting 7,000. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought they fixed that.
Because I
But
wasted
yeah.
7,000 on Widow, and then I resolved not to buy any more costumes from that person. Nameplates and emotes seem to be fine. I have not had any of them relock.
If it wasn't for the fact that I'm running out of things to buy and I play this game enough that it's no problem for me, I would be upset. But yeah, I think I bought one for Thor, 7,000. It relocked for me. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't have it anymore. What happened to this thing? Like, whatever. That said, it's funny because there's only a few skins I like to use anyway. I just
Sure.
buy them all because, well, I have nothing else to buy with the units. I still have all my credits. I haven't wasted any credits yet, although I probably should. 8,800.
Yeah, you should at least buy some takedowns that you want, you know?
Or let's see.
Grab and power spike or air spike robots. Perfect evade. Heroics. Hives.
140? Oh no, that's not. Well, it depends how you're fighting with Iron Man. Your range is pretty weak. You need more range and defense. Less melee.
Yeah, it
It's
depends.
not
Tactigon's
bad.
good if you're doing status stuff, but like,
Yeah, for Iron Man, you might. I use it with Iron Man, but I had already fully upgraded it. But the ring is not bad for Iron Man if you're going to use your ultimates a lot, or if yeah, the ring is not so bad. And the book, I only switched to the book to charge up my heroic,
hold triangle.
then I switched it back. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
look at that. Hulk is all fancy.
Yeah, finally forgetting to level 50.
Hulk has a fancy suit on.
So,
And,
you
and
guys
as you
want to
can
get your
see,
villain sectors out of the way first, and then we'll grind away at Hives and stuff?
yeah, we'll do Alfie's two villain sectors, then we'll do your stuff. Then later on, I could do my villain sector because I know. Well, I
Oh,
don't know how
sorry,
long
sorry.
Alfie will be on. So the tactic we use is that we do the villain sectors for one, but I don't accept it, for example, and then I accept them. Then we do a my villain sector so we could double up on them.
I mean, you don't really need to grind for those resources that badly, do you?
No, not really, but we do it because, well, the keys is nice to have later on because I am using a lot of upgrade cubes. But we don't
Fair
need to
enough.
do that. Like, we would just do Alfie's villain sectors and we just do the hives.
Okay.
Yeah. You don't need them because you play Widow mostly, but I play every character and I upgrade stuff and then I'm like, oh, I get better stuff. Let me upgrade that and yeah. So
Yeah, if you're
that's
trying to get all your characters to 150, then you're definitely going to need a lot of the materials for sure.
yeah.
I just think getting all the characters to 150 would be crazy town.
There's there's also the Mega Hives. Now, if you don't get down to the Mega Hive, it doesn't matter. Like I can do the Mega Hive with Iron Man by myself without getting down, and probably with Thor. But if you want to do it, you might want to have a few characters at 140.
I get you.
Yeah. But that you don't really need to do that unless you want like an exotic armor piece from the Mega Hive.
And frankly, I don't particularly care about the equipment I have that much because like the stuff I have
Yeah.
for Widow is it's good, like it does the job. The perks are all right, I haven't really seen any equipment that made me think like, oh, there might be something much better out there, because it's just
Also, you're safe with Black Widow. Almost few people play her as a main.
exactly.
So. Uh, yes, we will be just going straight to the objective. We won't be getting side stuff.
Cool. I mean, it's probably for the best when you're playing in a group like this, just because you have less chance of people glitching out and whatnot. Warning, power level low. That's fine.
All right, Avengers. We've pinpointed the location of one of AIM's cloning research
What is
labs.
selected come out?
We believe Scientist Supreme has perfected her cloning technology to the point where she can literally produce copies of our
Faction mission with what?
Needless to say, we need to take them out. Leave nothing to chance. Destroy the clone you encounter and any...
Oh, he means iconic
the
mission.
Iconic mission.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't, you're right. I noticed that myself and I was wondering why.
There's no iconic mission for Miss Marvel either, is there?
No. But with...
Yes.
But I figure...
Cap has two as well.
The reason... Yeah. I figured the reason there wasn't any with Miss Marvel was because she's relatively new and she's not as iconic as the old Avengers.
I mean,
Plus,
surely the reason is just that she
centers
also
on
has a large chunk of the story.
Yeah, that's probably the main reason, the story. But Iron Man, I'm surprised he didn't have an iconic.
Let the game begin.
They have the tower locked down with an elite guard team. You're gonna have to take them out.
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, I don't remember the names of the missions, to be honest. Oh, that's cool. We're also doing. Are we doing elite hires or just regular hires or any?
For Hulk it could be either, but the thing is with him being such a low power level, I don't think he can actually do elite hives.
Okay. We get you get legendary sets from like Hives anyway. I think the elite hive you're guaranteed one. But yeah, for the
you guys can feel free to run onto the objective. I'm just going to be holding down the triangle button on some robots I can't really kill because I'll get my daily. Because might as well do the daily. Like I only have Hulk and Thor left to do the battle pass for, so like a little bit of progress helps. Hey guys, look at me.
Where are you? There you go.
They still have shields up.
You're in. Check this out. I can charge your Hulkbuster.
Yeah, it's really useful having the intrinsic energy gain when someone's in a Hulkbuster.
Unfortunately, my warrior thing doesn't last that long. But...
Yeah, it's still like an hour 10 seconds to buff up the.
If I have the All-Father set, non-nerf, because they nerfed it with the not the last update, but the update before that, I would have been able to get a few more
Sorry,
seconds.
you keep trying to hit him, and I just keep grabbing him and throwing him.
If I could.
One of their agents is down.
Just keep cheating it, yeah.
There's a way of charging it, so with iron. So you drop your whole
buster,
right? Someone else picks it up. Someone else picks it up, right? And you can. Like your R1, yeah, you can charge it, yeah. And I can charge it, and then we can take turns charging it. But, yeah.
Oh, what was that? I might go down here once.
So if we had...
Yep, down. Thanks. The bad guys are kind of teleporting around a little bit on my screen, so it's a little bit confusing. I love that if you're doing that, you know, God Blast on them, I can grab them out of the air while you're holding them, and just, you know, interrupt your special move.
Excellent. Another agent down.
This enemy's been tougher than I remember. I think it's on this nerf.
I like that if you're doing a takedown on him, I can still grab him, because why not? Sure. I got the Synthoid if you want to take out the big guy.
Oh, sure. There's a big guy?
Yeah, there's an Adaptoid, like it's one of the targets.
I don't see him. Oh, he's in the air, that's why. I'm like,
Yeah.
One of those Adaptoids, the annoying one.
Deptoid.
Another enemy.
I drowned the Synthoid.
Every time I see a Death, I keep thinking of Mass Effect. Which they should. Oh yeah, that's right. There's gonna be a remaster of that.
There isn't going to be a remaster of Mass Effect. Do you know how many years I've heard the rumors there's going to be a new version of Mass Effect, Rev?
Not a new version, just a remaster of the
Nope.
original today.
Nope. 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 Nope.
They
Nope. Nope.
canceled it?
It was never announced, Rev. It has not been announced at any point. It has been a rumor for the last 8 years.
I don't know. I heard they were working on it, but I guess maybe it's just a rumor.
Again, that's something that people have heard for literal years. Like, there was talk that it was supposed to be shown at E3 this year, and it was like, oh, come out for November 10th. It's like, come on, if it was coming out on November 10th, the Mass Effect trilogy
not this year,
remastered.
next year.
Yeah, but people were saying it was
never
coming out this year as well. Like, the thing is, if it was coming out anytime soon, they would have announced it by now because they would make a ton of money on it. It's like when I have people coming in, it's like, hey, my son said that Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out for Christmas. Can I pre-order it? It's like, no, you can't. Like, I'd like to play Mass Effect again, and I suspect that there will be a trilogy of it at some point.
There's a chest with gear close
Just don't
by.
see it
Here it
happening
says, I don't
anytime
know,
soon.
like, yeah, Electronic Arts reported delays remaster Mass Effect trilogy to early 2021. Maybe all
See,
these people
it
just
wasn't
like
delayed to
say-
next year because it was never announced or given a date. Like, you can't delay something that doesn't exist.
So all this stuff is clickbait, is what you're saying?
It's all clickbait, yeah. Every single bit of it. Because, like, it's one of those things that it's just, you know,
There they are.
You sound upset about the clickbait.
I am
I
just
can
because of the fact that it's something I would want, would be to have the Mass Effects together. You know, that's something I would play. Also, I opened the door to the chest.
Yeah, it would be nice, but you know, I could play Mass Effect on my PlayStation 3. Yeah, I still have that, so I'm not too upset about it.
See, if anything, I could see it being something where they do it for next gen. Because, you know, being able to have those fast loading times, being able to have the ray tracing and stuff like that.
I thought they were making it for next gen, not for the PlayStation 4.
No, it's been rumored for the PS4 and for the last 2 years.
Like I said, I'm not really upset about it. If I wanted to play Mass Effect again, I can play it on my PlayStation 3. And like, I'm trying to get a PC that can run a capture card, so I can actually stream that.
A PC that can run a capture card is like a PC.
No, not my PC. My PC can't run it.
A
You
capture
need
card
you
which
need a
we plugs
minimum-
into the output.
No. There's actual minimum requirement in order for you to be able to run it. Otherwise, your PC can't handle the processing and all that. Like, I looked it up. Like, an Elgato, An Elgato HD, I forget the number exactly, has a minimum spec requirement to run it. Trust me, if my shitty PC could run an Elgato, I would use it right now. But it can't. I could play stuff like Terraria and Among Us, but that's not saying much.
That's fair.
An impressive and educational performance. Excellent work.
Hawk's projectiles are so bad.
Do you have the giant rock?
Yep.
My Hawk likes to carry around a giant rock as a friend. As a pet.
It's just the fact that the enemies can break them. It's just so bad. It's like you throw it at a turret and the turret shoots it out of the air.
This is why I generally don't pay attention to you know, the GameSpot, IG, and all that stuff. They're all of these are saying rumors, Mass Effect trilogy. Yeah, I see it in the not in the title, but I see it in the written part. Say, oh yeah, rumors have it that this isn't that. So yeah, a potential trilogy remaster. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I say, I mean, like a Mass Effect trilogy, whenever they get around to doing it, will make EA a lot of money. And you will not be able to avoid hearing about it. Like, Twitter will explode for the day because people are very excited about it. And I'll probably tell you as well because of the fact that, you know, like, I'd be very excited for it too.
Hasn't been that long since I played it, a few years. So, whether they released a remaster or not, it's just a remaster. It's not like the graphic improvements are. It's to the point that the graphics were good enough when I played it. Except for maybe the first one. The first one is kind of dated, but the gameplay and the story was really good.
See, the thing is, like, if they do a remaster, would they change the gameplay of the first one to be like the second and third?
I don't know. That's
because the first one was more of a classic RPG than, you know, a third-person shooter idea.
I enjoyed the first one the way it was. The only criticism I have of the first one, I can't criticize the graphics because it's an old game, is the fact that you often got the same loot or just slightly stronger.
Oh, the inventory system was terrible.
Yeah, the loot system. In fact, I enjoyed the way 1 was more than 2 and 3. Not the graphics or the loot system, but the fact that it felt like you were exploring. Oh shit, you guys are fucked if he kills you right there, that's an instant kill.
Like that?
Yeah, no, but it's worse than that. If he actually kills you while you're down like that, you're knocked out. Like, you don't respawn.
What?
Until he's
I wasn't aware there was.
They changed him. They made him a lot tougher.
Oh.
But you can do the takedowns on him, so you don't do much damage. You just have to stun him enough. So that means stun builds are more effective, because stun builds are not bad against most enemies, but if you're fighting against a boss and you can't do takedowns of them, then the stun is kind of pointless. So they changed it so you can actually do a takedown on him.
Oh, fair enough. Give it time.
Like that. So he downed me while having Warrior's thing on, or maybe he ran out right there. While I was trying to fly away from him because I knew he was gonna down. That's an instant kill. Doesn't matter how much defense you have. It's kind of BS, to be honest. But I guess only he does it.
Hey, Joe, is a really good bit of game design. Is that the Abomination has green clouds around him that hurt you, and I create green clouds around me that heal me, and it's really easy to tell which are which because they're both just big gassy green clouds. That's really good game design. Really good.
That's right. And what doesn't make sense is that I don't know if he's doing gamma radiation, but your gamma radiation should be nothing to you. You're the Hulk.
Yep. Hi, Luna. Are you still mad?
That's one aspect of Mass Effect Andromeda that I like. They took elements of the second and first game and combined, and you know, like the exploring part and just
Yeah, Mass Effect Andromeda is a good game now. It was just a bad game at launch because it was buggy and
yeah.
broken and took 7 years to load anything.
Are you stuck there? Yeah. That's a little problem. So I can charge your Hulk Buster, but if you use your missiles and you run out of power while I'm charging it, you'll get stuck there until the power runs out again. They need to fix that. Then again, maybe they never intended you to be able to charge the Hulk Buster. I don't know.
I'm going to go ahead and say it's probably more likely to be that. The developers.
No. Yeah, the developers probably didn't realize that you can charge the Hulk Buster by charging intrinsic with stories.
Like, can you press L1 to eject or anything, or? Nope.
Nah, you're just stuck there.
Clone is defeated.
Yeah. So pop my headset off for a second.
Mission accomplished.
Tried talking to Luna and explaining she's not going out in the cold, dark wind and rain.
Great work,
See if it works.
If we get any more sightings
Did the cat meow at you and ask why is she grounded? What did she do?
Yeah.
Why are you so mean?
I'm just a terrible person, really, is the end of it.
Well, why can't you make the weather warm and not rainy?
I get asked that every day. Pardon me.
Alright, Alfie, let's do your other villain sector fast, and then we'll do the Hives.
Yeah, there's no particular rush on it, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm getting keys and those polys. Apparently, the polys are delicious candies.
Okay.
So you'll be 140. yeah, I got a piece of the red room armor and it's nerfed. It's a shame. Like the third perk is gone. But if they're gonna do that, they should at least add an exotic version that you can actually get and grind for of all the perks. Because they did that with Thor's Censure of the Asgard Scion, so that you can actually get the third perk if you get the exotic version. But they haven't done that with the Allfather set, which is a shame.
Hey, Doc. We heard you managed to locate one of AIM's main research facilities.
We have, Captain Rogers. We'd really appreciate it if the Avengers could help us take it down.
With
Oh, there's going to be a Cold War, or Black Ops Cold War
You
beta
ain't
on
gonna
October
do the
10th.
thing I asked.
If by thing you mean
Oh,
subtly
October
built
10th.
or
I might try it.
more
I saw the alpha, I'm like,
destroyed on site.
and I saw someone streaming the alpha, and I asked her,
Yes.
how good was it? And she's like, kind of bad to be honest. I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to really try the alpha. I want to play other games, so whatever.
Should help soften AIM security response.
Fiery proclamation from the skies, Commander.
I may try, I may not. I may just play a horror game instead. October
Security will
10th.
be
What
tight.
day is that?
AIM
Just...
might even have elite assassination teams on site. I've sent my best
Oh,
people
that's
to
on a
back you up.
Saturday.
Be ready for anything.
Best way into the facilities through the main entrance.
I've got a squad in the area to lend a hand.
Oh, this is the spider one, isn't it?
Avengers are on their way.
I don't know. Is it a spider or the plain one?
Is it a spider? Is it a plane? No, it's a giant tank. You know, I actually wouldn't mind if it was a boss that was a train. I would totally fight a train. Only if I get to suplex it though.
Huh, interesting. There was a boss that was sort of a train or a demon train. That was on
Final Fantasy 6.
what? Say that again?
Final Fantasy 6.
Oh, that's interesting.
And also the Bloodstained games as well.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. The Bloodstain, the prequel, whatever.
You'll find that all of the Bloodstained games have a fight against a train.
Speaking of, they had a sequel to that one and didn't announce it anywhere, and then I didn't know about it until a friend mentioned
It was a
that's what I
sequel
thought.
to the 8-bit prequel, which is dumb, but
Yeah. Eventually they just said, oh yeah, it's not really a prequel. Well, it's not canon, so it doesn't matter. We're like, fine, I don't really care. I just
they're all
wanna play
spin-off
the
games, yeah. They're fine.
It's a spin-off. I don't really care if it's canon or not. It's just a fun game.
Yeah, like Bloodstained is just a good, is a great Castlevania.
Yeah. Obligatory fuck you Konami, or F you Konami.
Are you thinking of Symphony of the Night?
For
Taking their position on your HUD.
you hate Symphony of the Night, it's a classic. I love that one.
I don't think that I don't think that me and Afi could be friends anymore.
I'll take a positive attitude any day of the week.
Yeah. I mean, you don't like Symphony of the Night, so that kind of makes sense.
Oh, you like the stage-based ones as opposed to
Oh, like the
Metroidvania ones?
SNES one and stuff. That's not the worst opinion, but like, yeah, that was alright. I'm more of a fan of like the DS ones. They've got that, you know, the nice numbers go up grind to them.
I like the Metroidvania one. You can explore a little. It's just I don't know. I really liked the DSs, especially like you say. They, in fact, I'd say they've surpassed Symphony of the Night somewhat. The gameplay definitely like with what the hell was his name? Soma. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want them to make a Symphony of the Night 2, which will never happen. But yeah.
No, Bloodstained is the closest you're ever going to get to Symphony of the Night 2.
A chest with gear close by.
That's why I said obligatory F Konami.
Yeah.
Plus all the other games are screwing over, like the Metal Gear Solid, and of course the Silent Hill. And,
Sure, did you not see they just released a whole bunch of their old games on PC? Oh. Yeah, like Silent Hill 4 is on PC.
yeah, but they're not making any, like, you know, new games.
No.
They're just making the Pico machines.
I mean, that's not entirely true. They did come up with that update to the new Pro Evo game. You know, there's an update to the football game they do every year because it makes them a ton of money.
They have a football game?
Yeah, Pro Evolution Soccer.
Oh, that, yeah. For the microtransactions?
Oh, yes. It's a football game, Rev. We've had this discussion. It's microtransactions
Yes,
out the wazoo.
I wouldn't expect anything less. They
Funnily enough, though, would you believe that the new Pro Evo game from Konami, you know, the company that basically has microtransactions in the game, is actually better than FIFA? Because the new Pro Evo game is only a 35 quid or 30 quid DLC for last year's game. They're not selling you a 70 quid game this year.
Well, I mean, you know, it's kind of hard not to be worse than EA with that. So
Yeah, it's also true.
Oh shit, I missed your comment. Hi there, Goku. Shit. You want to join? Sure.
You'll have to wait till the end of the villain sector, though, which will be a few minutes.
But yeah, but we're gonna be doing a bunch of hives, so I don't know if you care about that. I mean, you'll get nothing out of it because you already have all your characters at 150. I don't know what specific thing you're after. Maybe you just want to play the game.
I mean, yeah, I was going to say, you might get fun out of it. It's crazy.
Fun? Fun? There's no fun here. Just grinding. You're talking about Lords of Shadow, the 3D one? That one was good. Like, I want to play that one again. I mean, I still have it, and I have the PlayStation 3, so one day I'll play it again. But, yeah. Dude, unfortunately, Lords of Shadow 2 wasn't that good. The medieval parts of it was good in the castle. Yeah, but
the only nice thing I can say about Lords of Shadow 1 and 2 is that they're better than Castlevania 64.
It's like, it played kind of like God of War, but not exactly.
A bad God of War. Like, the only thing I remember from the first Lords of Shadow, yeah. Like,
Lords of Shadow was good.
No, the only thing,
not only was it good,
the only thing I can remember. Yeah, God of War's great. I'm saying the Lord of Shadow was a bad God of War.
It wasn't meant.
Yeah.
It wasn't meant to be God of War. It
the
sort
only
of played
thing,
like it, though.
The only thing I can remember of Lords of Shadow was I was fighting a brown enemy on a brown background, and he had brown unblockable moves. And it was like, it was just a mess of the camera. I was like, this is just not fun to play. Yes, Winner. What's up with you? She is very annoyed.
Well,
I know.
I guess
the weather's
you're an
rubbish.
exception because almost everybody rated that game a 9 out of 10. It was really good.
Lords of Shadow on the PS3.
Lords of Shadow, yes, the first one.
Oh, I think you might be mistaken here. Let's go to let's look at Metacritic, shall we? Metacritic. Lords of Shadow.
I think most of these folks are motivated by
Lords of Shadow on the PS3.
which is even more dangerous.
Metacritic 85, which is a lot higher than I thought, honestly.
I told you it was. Well, I guess it's a little lower than 9 out of 10, but I'm telling you, it was universally praised. It was a really good game. The second one sucked. Well, it wasn't.
Then
it just didn't translate to the modern era too good. Are you sure you played the first one and not the second one?
maybe it was the second one then, yeah, because
No, not you, Alfie. I'm talking about
yeah, me.
CJ.
Also, Are we not just going straight for the objective? Because the objective's the other way.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, we're going the wrong way.
It's okay. We're already assembling. Not at all.
No, they.
We got a fourth
we're
person
only
to pick
doing
up.
this at challenge. We're only doing this at challenge 2 anyway, so the loot isn't worth.
Like we're mostly doing this for the polycoron and the DNA piece, more than anything else.
Yeah, if you're grinding for loot in this game, you have to do it in the highest difficulty for the stats.
I will hack into their systems and destroy their data.
The story was great. The only thing I'd say is that it wasn't a real Castlevania game. It just had some Castlevania names, and there was Dracula. But other than that, it wasn't really related to the other ones.
Also, how have I taunted enemies underground? How did I taunt enemies that are underground? I mean, you're spoiling the plot of a Castlevania game. It's not like you're spoiling the plot of the 13 Sentinels or something like
that. It involved Dracula and
yeah. There's a castle. There's a vampire, and there's a person that wants to murder the vampire. Does that pretty much cover it? Exactly.
But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, Konami's just sitting on those IPs. They can make money, but I don't know why they don't. I guess they don't make as much money as selling soccer games with DLCs and microtransactions and pachinko machines.
Okay, so here's what I think Konami's line of thought is: if they sell the IP to say like Castlevania, and someone makes a new Castlevania that's rubbish, then all they got from that is the money from selling the IP, and then they can't get any more money at Castlevania because everyone's like, oh, that game's rubbish now. If they get into a bad situation, then they can be like, okay, we're going to make a Castlevania game, and they'll get a ton of sales from their own game without having to sell the IP, despite the fact that there might be a bad game, because people will buy it because it's Konami making a Castlevania game.
Wait, my monitoring team detected a huge data burst.
So, they couldn't send the research anywhere. Jarvis made sure.
You can go straight to the boss, yeah. I mean, in this case, there's 2 chests. It's not like you have to solve puzzles or anything.
Right there, anyway.
Yeah.
The boss isn't going anywhere.
Monica's plan B.
We need to take it down. Hard.
Castlevania is great. Yes. There's a Dragon's Dogma Netflix thing actually got put up there a couple weeks back. I haven't had a chance to watch that yet. Is it as good as Castlevania? I have a feeling it's probably not going to be as good as Castlevania. Oh, I've played the game, so I don't know if there's much that the TV show could really spoil for me. It's on my list. It's just one of those things that like I haven't really had a chance to watch anything for a while. I've been spending my time mostly just playing games and trying to get through my backlog because there's so many things out.
The foot-based vents are overheating. Target those. That looked important. Nice work.
Also, I love the fact that like Jarvis is saying stuff like, that looked important, nice work. Like, we're literally punching a tiny vent on its foot. It's like, it doesn't look particularly important at all.
It's repairing. Target the eye.
There is a Jarvis emote. I don't know if it's worth actually getting.
I'm going to say no because it costs credits for an emote.
Yeah, and I'm curious whether or not you It doesn't say anything. It's just I guess I could just be
I
real.
have a feeling it's just the little symbol appears and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, none of the other emotes really make much in the way of noise, so I wouldn't imagine Jarvis would say anything. I think Rev means more specifically for the emotes.
Side vents are overheating.
Yeah, wouldn't it be funny if the emote said stuff like, you just paid 1,000 credits for this emote?
In fairness, if it said that, like, I would actually buy that for Iron Man. If it's just like, someone paid 1,000 credits for this, aren't they dumb? Okay, I'm doing virtually no damage to the vents. I'm going to try and just keep the little guys off your backs. Guess now.
Yeah, you're talking about when you're in the cave thing or wherever the hell that place is, the big area with. Yeah, the iceberg. It's been a while since I played it.
It's down for the moment. Go for its eye.
I think it's coming online again.
Oh yes.
Energy boost.
Wait, what? You're talking
In
about
God of War.
War 3?
Yeah.
Oh, hits. Oh, yeah. I did it somewhere else. Yeah. Maybe I did do it on this Ice Scorpion. I don't remember because I platinumed that one like 10 years ago on the PlayStation 3. I played the PlayStation 4 version, but I haven't platinumed it.
Rev, you're a semi-professional streamer. How can you not remember a platinum trophy you did 10 years ago? I mean, I feel like you're just not putting the effort in here, man, you know?
Yeah.
There's a certain level of professionalism expected when you're streaming things on the internet, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you should probably be careful because otherwise the internet police will be on you, and you don't want that.
Yes. Something that I'm gonna end up doing again as well, because I did play the remaster version for PS4. I never platinumed that one though.
It was free at Plus at some point, as I remember.
Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. It is free for Plus. Or was.
Yeah, the God of War 3 remaster was free with Plus. Yeah, but it was
Yes,
also free with PlayStation Plus at some point.
I think it was before the new one came out. They were trying to sort of advertise. Like, oh yeah, you can play this game free for Plus. A few months from now, you can also buy God of War, the new one.
I want to say it was like even just 2 months before the new one came out.
Yeah, I think it probably 2 months, yeah. I don't exactly remember how many months, but it was probably 2 months, as you say. It did something similar, or trying to do something similar with The Last of Us, but then they delayed The Last of Us 2, and...
Yeah.
There were other games they did that with, too. It's not a bad idea, you know. Oh, yeah, they did it with Surge as well. Future Plus and then Surge 2 came out. It's not a bad idea to do that for yeah. I expect them to offer, if they haven't already, offered Dying Light. plays differently. I mean, I think it's great, but it does play differently.
Hooray. Yeah, I believe we had a fourth person to pick up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then Hives.
If he's still around.
I suggest you do the same, Doctor.
Will do.
I never doubted that together we could defeat AIM here today.
Yes, there is. They officially announced it. Yes. Probably will, but they might delay it. So.
AIM's down a lot of research and one giant scary robot thanks to you.
Today was an important victory, but the war is far from over.
All the more reason to savor our successes, Captain.
True, old friend.
Let's see. I have all of them. I can play them all except God of War 4 on the PlayStation 3 because I got the remastered back then. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I I think it's only going to be 3 of us, CJ. You might as well start the Hive now.
Okay, sure. What hives are there even that we can do? Select mission. Let's have a look and see.
My door load out? Alright.
There's no hives in Eastern Seaboard.
My door is still actually a work in progress because I don't have exactly the stuff I want.
There's a desert hive. Might as well just pick that one in. Oh, do you guys want to do it on a higher challenge level so you get some better loot?
Are we doing an elite hive?
No, it's just regular hive.
I don't think it matters then.
Okay.
But it's up to Alfie, do you want to do it on a harder difficulty? You know me, I'm not gonna get down. Alright.
Then we won't worry about it because it's one of those things of like we're doing a bunch of them, so.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Because it's almost worth just doing them at a lower difficulty because then they're done quicker. Oh good, the one that has the ranged attacks deal more damage. That's going to be really useful when I'm playing as the Hulk. I'm just going to take the headset off. I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. If you're playing the co-op one, then it's probably 5 and 6. That one has split screen.
Hey, Doc. I heard you managed to locate one of AIM's main research facilities.
We have, Captain
Alright,
Rogers.
my mic is all messed up.
We'd really appreciate it if the Avengers could help us take it down.
With pleasure, Doctor. Jarvis, were you able to do the thing I asked?
If by
So you're saying I should stop
you mean
rubbing it on my ass?
all local network activity to ensure any project data destroyed on site is deleted permanently, then
Just let me know
yes.
whenever it gets bad, because if it gets too bad, I
In
might have to
addition, we'll
switch again.
carpet bomb the area before you arrive. It probably won't damage the structures much, but it should help soften AIM security. Security will be tight. AIM might even have elite assassination teams on site. I've sent my best people to back you up, but be
Yes, I
ready
think
for
it's
anything.
5. I think he's doing laundry.
AIM has arrived.
I'm back.
Oh,
Oh,
picked the wrong down.
oh boy, I should grab a pen. Yep, I have a pen. And I have a bit of paper. Okay, so I've definitely done at least 2 hives. It's Kamala. I did 5 for weekly with Thor at one point. So I've done at least 7. Afi, do you have all the trophies for this yet, or is there anything you're still working on? Is it just hives you have to do as well? Here to defeat all enemies.
Okay. Might need a bit.
I was going to say it's pretty impressive you managed to get lightning to strike it inside a building there.
It just works. I don't question it anymore, I just accept that. I think Todd Howard worked on this game, and it just worked.
It was the Speed Force, that's how it happens. You can't, no. Not with Buster, sadly. Yeah, it'd be nice if there was a different animation for it, but sure. Unfortunately, that's the best way to describe the majority of the Avengers game, once you're done with the story, is it could be cool, but oh well. No, it's okay, it's just, you know, it could do with a bit of polish.
Yeah, the Avengers is gonna be one of those things like Destiny where it could use improvement, and then as the years go by and they add more stuff and they make the game better and better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was actually marking the game, not you.
Yeah, I was copying you to mock the game.
Don't worry. Enough of me to go around.
Yes.
Oh man, we've killed the Taskmaster so much already. They really need to add more villains. Oh yeah, interesting news. They a fixed thing where you can you know, throw the bosses off the roof, but if you shoot Taskmaster as Hulk, you can grab him and throw him off the roof.
Nice.
It's pretty funny.
It's like they fixed one bug and then added another one by mistake.
Or maybe they didn't even know about that one. I know I didn't know about that one until Alfie showed me. It was funny. Actually, you can make it unlimited. There's a bug or a glitch for it. So this is what you do. It's not unlimited. So what you do is that you float in the air, you hold R2 to summon the green shield, then you parry your own green shield by constantly pressing R2. You get overcharged, and you can spam your float in the air.
Hold R2 for your shield.
Yes, hold R2. And now press R2 on the shield. Just keep pressing it. Yeah, then you get overcharged, and then you can just spam it until the overcharge. Yes. I don't use it too much because I know they're gonna fix it. And I don't want to get used to that. So.
There's also the fact you don't really need it for anything.
Yeah. Occasionally I have someone ask me, oh, you know how to do the glitch? I'm like, oh yeah, I know how to do it. It's like, why don't you use the glitch? I don't really need to. And if they fix it, and then you're doing a raid, and you're like, oh man, I relied so much on this glitch, and my build is around this glitch, you're fucked. So, unless you game flip around. Yeah.
Yeah, they've actually been doing a relatively decent job of keeping up with the patching.
Yes, I joke about this being Avengers 76, but it's not that bad.
No, nowhere near.
That bad. Interesting.
Island.
Servers must be well insulated.
How you doing?
You know what to do, Avengers.
Yes. Oh, hello. That is not something I expected to find out.
Oh, I didn't know you were gonna join. I'm like, well, no one's joining, so I'm just going there.
Heads up, we got company.
Now, something I've been wondering, because when Fall Guys new season starts, are they gonna replace the old levels, or are they gonna keep them there?
Something in between. There's something like 7 or 8 new levels to mix in, and they're gonna take some other ones out.
Okay. But if it's only, yeah, I can see that. They probably won't take too many out, because maybe the same number or maybe less.
I'd imagine it'd be 8, like if it was 8, then it'd be 8 for 8 kind of thing.
I can already see the petition. Get rid of Tailtech.
I wouldn't mind that, not gonna lie. I keep thinking you're gonna break into the Indiana Jones theme song.
You guys saw the last Indiana Jones movie? It was...
What last Indiana Jones movie? You mean The Last Crusade that came out like in the 1980s? That was the only one that came out.
Yeah, you're right. The other one.
No, The Last
the last
Crusade
one
was the last one.
No,
There was
it's true,
Raiders
other
of the
one.
Lost Ark, Temple of Doom, and The Last Crusade. That is all of the Indiana Jones movies made.
Yeah, if there was one after that, it doesn't exist. We don't remember that. Huh?
Yeah, like why would they make a fourth one? Like it's a trilogy, you know. There's no need for a
Yes,
fourth one.
that's true. Really?
It was rumored for a while, but yeah. Like he made a large amount of money from doing, you know, a tiny amount of work for Star Wars, so
Well, considering, yeah,
yeah. I kind of wish with the ones where you clap, like the one I have for Hulk from the Battle Pass, they would just keep clapping until you moved. You know, instead of just doing like 3 claps and then stopping.
Speaking of clap, I think you missed a slow clap for in Fall Guys. They added a slow clap. Goodbye.
Oh, they have to actually fight these guys. Whoops.
It's actually quite amusing. I'm sure they'll add it again to the stuff, but yeah. Hi there, Goku. Yeah, I don't know if you're actually gonna join. You're probably too busy or something. But we're just doing Hives. I don't even know if you want to join. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're at like end game stuff at this point.
And Iron Man's back up again.
Look at this enemy right here. Stuck partly to the ground. How did you die? Yeah, I didn't see anything hit you, so weird. Oh, you're grinding patterns. Yeah, we're just doing Hives, so yeah, we're probably better off doing that solo. I mean, I guess the best pattern is what, to get DNA key. I mean, to use DNA keys. Is that the best way to get the DNA boxes? I don't know. I'm not so concerned with the patterns because I like the ones that I have.
Plus, there's only so many you can get from patterns.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
Right? I
Could
can
have even
already
just been a
hear
larger version of the one you've got, you know?
I can already imagine the pew pew pew, you know, it's awful.
Yeah, just give him a deeper voice and deeper noises. Like a pew 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 pew.
Exactly.
Hmm.
There's a chest with gear close by.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, well.
Do your worst, please.
Do you guys want the chest, or are we just moving on?
Yeah. Is the chest annoying to get?
Yep. It's one of those ones where you have to get the vents, and try to hit the things in the vents with Hulk is annoying.
We were just move on.
That one hurt.
They're taking turns doing that laser thing. It's kind of annoying.
Hey, I'll have you know this is Concerned Citizen Hulk. Yeah, that's okay.
You can't pay protection money.
So hey,
Oh,
if
no,
you guys want to talk about gangsters, have you heard of a game called Empire of Sin?
Nope.
I've played several bad Mafia games, yes.
Yeah, this is like a remake.
Oh, what? Where'd all my health go? Why are there two widows?
It just works. Don't question it.
Yeah, in the top right hand
crashed.
corner I see the name Widow twice.
You've been visited by two widows. Do you have a third character in there? Like a
There are two
character?
widows inside of you. They are both always hungry. Those bloody laser beams. Because the other thing that's interesting is it says Affy for Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor. It doesn't say Revolutionary, it says Thor.
Yeah, like I said, my game crashed.
But yeah, there's two Black Widows. One of them has her ultimate on, the other one does not.
They compensated you by me dropping with a Thor and a Widow. So now you have two Widows and a Thor. That happened to me once with two Kamalas, and I'm like, I can't complain, they can both heal.
Jesus, these laser beams, like, they're just knocking me down from full health to dead. What? Is it bugged out somehow and it's made it more difficult? Because, like, everything is killing me in one hit.
I am here to help.
Like, it's straight up a case of, like, those elite synthoids, laser beam, dead, one hit, down. Yeah, I've got to instantly to anything that looks at me.
It might be bugged out. Maybe if you switch your armor back and forth, like, it'll fix it. I don't know if it's just the visual or is the actual stat being bugged up nerfed, but it shouldn't even be nerfed, considering that everything is based on your level.
Yeah.
Where did this thing come from? Do your words, please.
I'm glad Widow was there to help me with that. Indeed. One Synthoid just killed me, Rev, and Widow in one hit.
Well, I'm not in the game. Like I said, I got disconnected.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my game errored, so there's that for this game.
Well, the good news is, Rev, that we're in 4 of 5, so, you know, it won't take us that long to get to the end.
That is good.
It would be a lot faster if not for the fact that I'm doing 200 damage on each hit to this regular Synthoid. Yep. No, it's bugged out, man, because, like, it's just straight up, we're doing a fraction of the damage we're supposed to be doing. It's like our power levels got reset because Rev got dropped.
Hulkbuster. Get in the Hulkbuster.
Like, his flamethrower is literally just one-shotting everything. Yep, 4 Avengers fighting this one robot and we can't kill him.
How many? But do you have 3 AIs with you?
Yes, 2 Widows and a Thor.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe the Rays will have 6. We'll see.
It's really not. The good news is if we can get past this 4, it should be fixed on the next 4. So I've had this happen on more than one occasion.
That the enemy become like, or you get
impossible. Yeah.
Next area they get better.
Yeah. Like, I'm not even getting much heroic charge here from this because I'm doing so little damage to it. Yeah.
I never go down as Iron Man, but I go down as Widow a lot, and sometimes as Cap, sometimes as Hulk. Kamala.
We almost have him stunned, Daff. Then we can get the double takedown and it'll die. On the plus side, at least we've bugged it out somehow so it's not attacking us anymore. Like, he's not attacking on my screen. Okay, we have a takedown. Come on, AI, help me out with this. Hit L1 and get out. Thor did it. One star, yep. We deserved that 1 star there. Good grief, that was bad. Mm-hmm. Hang on, how am I taking damage in the lift?
Stop sleeping on the job.
Yep. And there's a Widow just inside you there, Iron Man. Right. If we have the same problem on this 4, where we can't murder anything and everything murders us, then we'll just back out and get rid of, because I ain't doing that again. I'm not doing that again.
Do your worst, plebes. You're done.
If it comes down to doing that again, of like fighting something for 20 minutes. Okay, it's went the other way now. The bad guys in this 4 are apparently power level 1. I'll get C and B if you can keep an eye on A. Yeah, everything is level 1, so nothing can hurt you, and we murder everything in one hit. So yeah, you take A, I got B and C.
I'm not in the game, I got disconnected.
Yeah.
Well, my game error blue screen, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens more often than it should, crucially. So, interesting thing, one of the Black Widows just used her invisibility while she was next to me, and I didn't become invisible. So it's like she's not on my team to make me invisible.
She's the imposter.
Yeah. I mean, she's not even taking part in the tasks, so, When things are level 1, I'm killing them with Bone Shaker. You know, the thing that gives me shields and does, like, no damage. Oh yeah, I've got 5 stars for that. Yeah, when everything's level 1, it's easy to get 5 stars. We're done, Rev.
Finish it?
So that's 8 hives. Minimum done. Only 42 to go.
Game's down a lot of research and one giant scary robot thanks
Same.
to you.
Today was an important victory.
Alright, Rev, you should be able to join on us.
War is far from
I
over.
missed out on a DNA key.
Reason to say-
I'll send you an invite. I actually just get past the cutscene, RF. There's going to be a cutscene before this hive every time we do it. Sure can. Just got to press circle when it pops up. I'm not even getting the cutscene yet, I just have a black screen, so that's good.
Huh. I skipped it, but I'm seeing like the background is... Okay, it fixes stuff.
I think I can't skip the cutscene because the cutscene isn't playing for me. Yeah, I just have a black screen now. Have you guys finished the cutscene?
Not yet.
Okay, let me know when it does end, because then I might be stuck on the screen forever and have to back out and quit. Nope. I just couldn't skip the cutscene for reasons.
Yeah, the cutscene is still playing in the background while we're... Okay, there it's done.
Sorry, man. I totally forgot to do something important, so I need to boot up my Switch and do that. While I'm also doing this. Need to go into Animal Crossing and visit the in-game shop to buy some spooky stuff. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Doc. We heard you managed to locate one of AIM's main research facilities.
We have, Captain Rogers. We'd really appreciate it if the Avengers could help us take it down.
With pleasure, Doctor. Jarvis, were you able to do the thing I asked?
If by thing you mean subtly block all local network activity to ensure any project data destroyed on site is deleted permanently, then yes.
Hill here. In addition, we'll carpet bomb the area before you arrive. It probably won't damage the structures much, but it should help soften AIM's security response.
A fiery proclamation from the skies, Commander. I like your style.
Security will be tight. AIM might even have elite assassination teams on site. I've sent my best people to back you up, but be ready for anything.
We are not alone. Is this all your men?
Did you guys load in okay? Because, like, I haven't seen anyone moving yet.
Oh yeah, we're already going to the objective.
Okay, that's a little weird, but sure. What was that?
Can you hear me well?
What happened?
It might be my mic, but I'm not doing anything. It's just the mic kind of dying.
Weird, because I heard Affy's mic, like, it sounded like it was being unplugged. Peculiar. Yeah, the blue one's alright. This left is taking a real long time.
Wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
Shit, I got one-shotted.
These are like level 83 people, you shouldn't be getting one shot.
Which is weird, right? See if I got nerfed. Oh yeah, it's definitely that glitch. I'm doing like a lot less damage than I should be doing.
Cool. The good news is it fixes itself between floors, so... Hi, Luna. Yes. You can sit down here again. I just had to stand up for a second to get the switch. Yes. Yes. She would still like to watch. An alt is still not available.
Yeah, all my stats got nerfed heavily. So there's another way of fixing it. You just put in a different armor on and then put the same one on. That should fix it, but we'll see if, when I get revived here. I gotta get my stats, they were like 200. I'm like, what the fuck? No,
I wonder how that
glitched.
happens.
I don't know. It does explain why a friend who was playing Thor a lot got down so much. Like it must have been that bug. Cause yeah, we were also playing at the highest difficulty, but you know that shouldn't be the reason why he got one shot all the time.
Indeed.
It might be related to an invite sync going directly from the helicarrier to or whatever to directly to a mission.
But nah, I can't, because like it wasn't affecting you outside the hive. It was only when you got down into the hive.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because like, it also didn't
true.
affect me until 4 of the hive on the previous
Yeah,
one
you're
we were
right.
doing.
So then what the hell is it? I don't know. Like, well, I'm still nerfed, but I'm not nerfed as badly. Because I switched out from my, like, stats. My defense was 200 and like something.
Yeah, that's not an awful lot of defense at all.
Which is less than what I usually have. I usually have like almost 1,500 or so.
Mm-hmm.
So something's going on. Usually it doesn't. See, now it fixes itself. Just like you said, yeah.
Yeah, it's a mystery. I'm sure if you check their Twitter, they probably have a bunch of people reporting the same issue.
Without a doubt.
Okay, let's talky or fighty.
This a hold 'em and hit 'em? It's a hold 'em and hit 'em. You gotta hold it so someone can hit it. Yeah, you gotta hold out the core.
Oh yeah.
Hold out the core. I can't seem to interact with it.
Alright, let me try it. Oh, it's because it's on the damn list of... Ugh. So annoying. Like, keepers want to make it super annoying. I'm not doing any damage to it. Oh, there it is.
Tag labor sex tape. I kind of thought that hitting this with a robot would do more damage than that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Sometimes.
Okay, I think that was all of them for the time being.
It is nice you can grab the explodey ones, right? And they don't explode when you grab them in your hand, so they just stay
Until
there.
you chuck them.
Yeah.
You know, you should visit Asgard. Smash! Indeed. It is
Yeah, in
our
multiplayer you have to have someone hold it out for you. Which is, I think, I needed.
Like, I think the idea is to try and foster cooperation when you're playing with other people. Because when you're playing with the AI, you can just hold it out and hit it yourself because you can't guarantee the AI would be there to hit it for you.
Yeah, but it's more like fostering a frustration if you're playing with randoms.
Now, Rev, you can see the problem with that is you're saying the word playing with randoms, you're already dooming yourself. So.
Yes, that's why I don't play with randoms. So when people ask me, the multiplayer, I really can't find people. How's your experience playing with randoms? Oh, I don't. I just have it off.
Speaking of playing games with randoms, Rev, have you seen the new Resident Evil Resistance patch?
No, I haven't paid attention to Resident Evil Resistance since Fall Guys came out.
Well, apparently it is their final patch.
So they're not updating the game anymore?
No more maps or characters or anything like that. Might do some more costumes, it says, but that's kind of it.
So the game is officially dead, I'm not even surprised. Like, I stopped caring about the game, like I said, when Fall Guys came out. I was like, oh, this is a fun game, fun party game. I'm just playing Fall Guys.
I think they might have released a lot of stuff they were intending on dribbling out, because the last patch has a lot of stuff in it. Like, everyone has a bunch of new skills, and there's new cards, there's an entire new monster. You know or actually you wouldn't know because you haven't played Resident Evil 3, there's a Nemesis parasite you can stick on zombies to give them range attacks.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. There's also a really cool card, or you know the perks, there's a cool card for Daniel called Puppet Master, where 4 zombies near the one you're controlling will mimic your movements and attacks.
Oh, nice.
Like, I haven't played it, because, you know, I haven't played Resident Evil Resistance in a long time, but stuff like that sounds like it'd be kind of fun to mess around with, except it's just too late.
Yeah. Kind of like with Fallout 76. Oh, they had all this nice stuff. To be honest, I don't care about the game.
Like, hey, yeah, they added AI to it, and there's NPCs now. It's like, too late.
I don't even like talking to the AI. I mean the NPCs. Like, you're just wasting my time. I'm so used to just going through this quickly and whatever, and I don't care about the story anymore. Yeah, it's too late. It's too late. But it's nice, but the game's dead officially then.
We need you, man.
Essentially, yeah.
For Resistance, yeah. I mean, they could have at least added Carlos. I mean, there's 6 survivors and 5 masterminds. Make it, I go 7 and 5, whatever. But they didn't even bother doing that. I'm like,
8 survivors?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
no, no.
eight survivors and 5 masterminds.
8 survivors?
Yeah, because it was 7 in the base game.
No, no, no. It was 6 in the base game. The 5 from the beta. I mean, the 4 from the beta, and the 2
Sorry,
more
yeah,
they
because
added.
Jill was the 7th then, because you could have an all-girls team after that.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, you're right. So I figured they're. No, yeah, I was confused as well. They should have had 8, like with Carlos, and then it would have been 8 and 5, but they didn't do that. But, yeah.
Like, I'm not really that mad about it. I enjoyed my time with it. I'm glad I got the platinum for it when it was still,
Yeah,
viable.
yeah, I like moved on. I don't know how. Yeah, especially when you say that because it's not that viable anymore. They used to be so easy. I guess because a lot of masterminds were experimenting with the explodey plants. I don't know. It was relatively easy to kill that plant zombie, but
Yeah.
now it's more annoying, more dangerous because we constant grabbing. And but yeah, like I don't care about the game anymore. What it did taught me is that I probably should have played Dead by Daylight, giving it more of a chance. I didn't play it online because I barely played it. I played like 1 or 2 matches with friends. Like it's alright. Then I went back to playing what the hell was I playing? No Man's Sky, I think.
I'll just hit the
No
button
Man's
so
Sky.
we can head on.
Yeah. So that was the last update because I knew they added some cards and I didn't even.
Yep.
Because the
Like,
update
there's a
for-
whole bunch of new cards in there that sound really interesting, but just I never got around to actually trying.
Wait, was it this month or last month? Because I don't even pay attention.
There was a
to
new one this
Twitter.
month.
Okay, so this one, oh, I see. Last month there was an update. I didn't pay too much attention with it. Some skins and some new cards or something. And the month before that, of course, it was a remix map, which isn't bad. The remix map worked enough.
The remix map also kind of struck me as a thing of like, hey, we're not getting as much money from this as we thought we would, so instead of doing an entirely new map, we're going to save some money and do this instead.
Yeah.
And then what do you know? They didn't have enough money to keep going. In fairness, I think their monetization scheme was off from the start. Like the fact that all you could buy was the rep boosters, like they don't matter. They're not something that you want to spend on. Like if they let you buy the costumes, like I would have given them maybe $5 for some costumes to like be able to buy like €1 a piece to get a costume for
There were people on Twitter saying the exact same thing, saying, "Yeah, let us buy costumes. I mean, we're just buying the RP boosters and it's all random. We get too many of those sprays." I was like, "Yeah, their monetization is kind of off." Well,
yeah, like I did not spend. I got the DLC that had the Leon and Claire costumes because that was $5, and I figured I owed them that much first for the free maps and stuff they gave us. Like that is the only thing I bought for Resident Evil Resistance. Like I would have bought a bunch of costumes for that when I was playing it. Yeah, I would have bought stuff like voice lines for the masterminds when I was playing a bunch of Being Daniel, you know.
I never cared for the voice lines for the masterminds because I never used them. I always forget. That's why. I'm either concentrating and trying to win, or if I win quickly, I'm disappointed and I'm like, "Oh, okay," and I forget to use the lines. The most I've done was some emotes, like, because there was like one time I remember specifically that a survivor was playing. 3 of them just left right away. I'm like, "What the fuck?" So one of them was there and he was just dancing. I was like, "Yep," and I just took control of a zombie and was just throwing him in emotes. Just waiting for the match then.
Yeah.
I think their main problem, well, there was quite a few problems, but yeah, like you said, they didn't monetize it right.
Yeah, they just did they didn't really think of what people would actually want to spend money on.
Like RP boosters, I mean, yeah. It's funny because I still have some RP boosters I never used, but that was free. I bought a RP booster from them.
Yeah.
I froze before. There was so much action going on, so many enemies, and I'm swinging, and I'm twirling my hammer, and I just it erred on me. I'm like, yeah.
And we're done. Do you guys have any other like regular hives we can do? Because we can just keep doing that one over and over again, but it's always the same missions in the same order and the same floors. I don't want to say it's
Regular
boring
hives,
because that would suggest that doing hives in any other way wasn't boring. But
I think the game. I don't know if the game only has one regular hive or not. I know it has a bunch of elite hives. Those you could do and grind for. Like that's where the name sets drop.
so I wouldn't mind the idea of doing named hives, elite hives. I don't think that Hulk can actually do them as a thing. I think I'm too overpowered.
But the war is far from over.
All the more reason to savor our successes.
Let's see. I really don't need anything from the elite hives because they fucking nerfed most of the sets anyway. Like I said, they didn't nerf the priority. So when you do priority missions, the first time you get a named set. Those are not nerfed, so those are nice. But you only get those 2 a week, and then of course the ones from the Mega Hive. But I don't know, they just nerfed the anything from elite hives, elite vaults, or elite villain sectors. All of those are nerfed. Meaning they took away a gear perk, so instead of 3, you get 2.
Great.
So let me just check. That's a elite hive. Well, which one are the one you're doing? You're doing Let the Game Begin? Is that the one?
That was the one we just did, yeah.
So, alright, that's Badlands. I'm curious, well, the Eastern Seaboard doesn't have a hive. It kind of makes sense. It's a city, so it's hard to have a hive.
I mean, you could just have it built into the bottom of a skyscraper or something. It's not impossible.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Snowy Tundra elite hive. I mean, regular hive called the Evil Reborn.
Sure.
Supposedly guarantee a legendary drop, but I doubt it. Alright, we can do that.
Hey there, Winnie. What you up to?
Hey, Doc. We heard you
You
managed
have
to
to miss you?
locate one of AIM's main research facilities.
We have, Captain Rogers. We'd really appreciate it if the Avengers could help us take it down.
With pleasure, Doctor. Jarvis, were you able to do the thing I asked?
Maybe that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna add 8 new levels, and then later on they'll remix it, and then season 3 comes out, and...
Hail here. In
Oh,
addition,
I'm thinking about Fall Guys.
before you arrive.
Lads,
Probably won't damage the structures much, but it should help soften
Lads.
Yeah, the game that we were playing before.
that's the second hive we've done tonight, right? That we just did there?
Nah, number 3? No, we just finished number 2, I think, yeah.
I only have one hive ticked off on my challenge card.
Have elite assassination teams on site. I've sent my best people to back you up, but be ready for
No, no, as in I have 1 of 15. I should have
so only,
2 of 15.
Only one counted?
Only 1 counted.
I think... have you ever done that hive before?
I have. Could have done this hive before as well, because Evil Reborn is a story one, same as the are.
Oh yeah, I was having that problem before, so I looked at it and I was like, maybe only the elite hives count, but clearly one of them counted for you, so I don't...
You know what, we'll see if this one counts. If this one doesn't count, it means I have to do non-story ones, which I am not even sure would be possible to do 15 of.
You can do... Actually, the elite hives count if you do them over and over and over again, because I remember I did it with Hulk. Well, I didn't do it with Hulk.
Fair enough.
I was helping Alfie do it, but I was doing it for a set, for a Thor, but, yeah, like I said, it's nerfed, so it's not even worth doing.
But yeah, I wouldn't be worried about doing it for the set, I just want to do it for the weekly to get the, the points.
So I'm thinking that maybe this is how it's set up. You never did it with Hulk before, so it counted with Hulk once. But you did it again with Hulk, so it didn't count because you already did it once. For the regular
the very first one we did was just a desert hive. It was just a regular unnamed hive. No, we did the desert hive, and then we did the When the Games Begin was the story hive.
Oh, I see.
See, that's what I'm thinking. This one is the Evil Reborn hive. If this doesn't count, it means that the story-specific hives don't count.
Oh. Yeah, then I needed to do it with Hulk, but then I thought about it, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I can skip it, whatever, I'll do another... I mean, I already completed other... It did, because we did 5 with... me and you did 5 or more, whatever, and then we had a... It kept freezing on us, or it kept black screening on us for like a long time. One of us had to quit.
The only reason I'm worried about it is just that, like, if it didn't count for the challenge card, does that mean it didn't count for the trophy progress? Because you've got to do 50 of them for the trophy, and if some of the ones that I've done haven't counted, then that's just going to be even more depressing.
So the trophy, I forget, because I'm not paying attention to the trophy anymore either. Does it say elite? Does it say elite hives or just regular
50 hives?
50 hives.
Have you done it? Did it count elite hives?
Oh, for the trophy? That might be, whatever, I'll get it eventually, I'm not even too concerned with it, but yeah, that might be a problem. I don't even have the aim, hostages done. Oh, you did it again right when I was charging your Hulkbuster and you used the missiles, yeah. Hi there. Hi there, Iron Man. How you doing? Well, besides being a statue, how's it going? Here, Roger.
Nice work. Looks clear for now.
They call them Big Green for a reason. It's because there's big green farts.
Exactly. They can do so much with Fall Guys. I mean, they can add like a Mario Kart type game or whatever
Listen,
option.
you have to stop
I can do so much with that game.
I did not.
I found 5 of them under your bed.
It was the cat.
We don't
I was
have...
thinking paintball guns, some kind of, you know, match like that. Be amusing.
I don't think that Fall Guys would really translate well to something with accuracy, considering how inaccurate the
Probably
game
not.
feels like to play. Like, paintball would be something that, you know, would be frustrating trying to aim and hit people. For Fall Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not there, but it's possible. But yeah, it won't be very accurate. So. I don't know. I'm thinking it as a lighthearted party game, so who knows what they could do with it. But I think they're going the wipeout route and just mostly. I don't know if they still do that, but I'm just saying in the game. Well, of course, that depends on whether they go on any kind of, if they're adding more modes besides, you know, the obstacle courses and stuff like that.
They won't. It would fracture the player base too much. It's the same problem Resident Evil Resistance had, where there's one mode that everyone likes, and if you add more modes and have people queuing up them, it'd make queues longer, and people wouldn't be happy about it. Oh dear, that was a lot of Christ dudes there. Hey Iron Man, how you doing? We just chill out here for a bit, yeah? If you throw the hammer at the doors before they open, and the doors open, does the hammer stay there?
It used to, but they fixed that. It used to stay there. But now it returns automatically. I don't know if you remember, or maybe you ever did it while you were around. Like, with Iron Man, if I put my green shield, there used to be if Captain America threw his shield, or...
Oh yeah, I saw you steal Cap shield a bunch of times.
Oh yeah. So that they fixed that as well, which I was actually just kind of disappointed because it was kind of something that was interesting. You know, not really.
Yeah, that's a fun glitch as opposed to a bad glitch.
Yeah.
Although I suppose if it, you know, stole Captain America's shield when he was trying to throw it at actual bad guys, I can see how that could be frustrating.
To recall it, it's just as simple of using your heavy attack.
You beat my record yet?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh yeah. Pulling into space.
This is how we do it.
Here. Like, I don't know how you glitch yourself back into the map. Yeah, because Fuel used like the Hulk Buster and got in somehow, and I was just floating in space through the door.
There is a chest with gear close by.
Yeah. Fuel. Fuelizer or something like that. Fuelizer. I still have to like edit that stuff and put it on YouTube.
Not bad. That was the last of it.
I clipped it, but I just haven't messed around with it. I have to actually. I might do that later today, but I'll have to do some stuff. Of course. I'm thinking about Resistance since it's in the end game. They're not releasing any more updates since they never did add servers. I guess people can just keep playing it whenever.
Yeah, I mean, they're probably not going to turn it off, as far as you know.
Of course, they're never going to do anything about the cheaters on PC, so there's that.
I mean, the PC population was down to the hundreds the last I checked.
I can
that's probably also related to the fact that, you know, the cheating problem.
Yeah, I can already see the people on Twitter saying you shouldn't have wasted money on this shitty game. You should have dedicated.
Oh man, they've been saying that on Facebook and Twitter for the last 7 months.
They have, but I can imagine them now like, haha, now the game is dead. See, this is what happens when you don't support the main game or whatever.
Yeah.
I can imagine them saying.
See, if you'd added the clock towers to the main game, then people would have played Resident Evil Resistance. People are the worst.
Eventually, I'll start trying out Dead by Daylight. That one is still pretty popular on Twitch and just in general. And since the Friday the 13th is dead, the only other, you know, horror like one versus 4 is Dead by Daylight.
Do you know what you should get back into, Rev, if you're looking for more games to add to your list of games you haven't got time to play? Rocket League.
No, I'm never gonna play Rocket League. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm sure it's a great game, but the thing is, I'm not really that into, you know, like.
So think of it like this: it's like volleyball, except you can actually have control over the ball's physics.
Yeah, I know, but volleyball is okay on Fall Guys. I'm not really that interested in volleyball.
Like, here's the thing, man. I don't really play sports games at all. Like, I don't play FIFA. I don't play MLB The Show. Don't play that sort of stuff. I played the heck out of Rocket League when it first came out. Rocket League's real fun. Like, the other thing is that Rocket League is entirely free to play now. So, like, you don't need to have got it with Plus back when it came out. It's just free for everyone. So it's really popular, and it's also filled with lots of other people who haven't played it. So it's not like you're going to be playing against, you know, experts who are going to dominate you.
Yeah, but I'm still not interested. I mean, I could have played it back when it was free for Plus. I still have it, like, free for Plus. But it's free to play, I know. But I'm just not really interested in it.
Nice job, everyone.
Yeah, then there was the lawsuits and other stuff. But by the time all that happened, I never really wasn't cared about it anyway. So it's like something like, oh, that sucks, especially for those who were into it. But like, it doesn't affect me. I'll go for. Oh goddammit, get away from the robot! I'm flying and stuck. I'll go for this in the last one. See.
No, Dead by Daylight is still pretty popular.
Yeah, that one's pretty popular.
And it also has a bunch of extra franchises in it that aren't it's not getting sued by people for adding them, so that's kind of made things easier. Michael Myers is in Daylight, as is Freddy Krueger, as is the Pyramid Head from Silent Hill, as is the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. Yes, Dead by Daylight has like I think 25 characters to play as now or something like that. It's a really big number.
Yeah. Also.
Well, those are 4 versus 1 multiplayer games. They're not going to have a story. Yes.
Yeah.
See, you keep saying destroyed, but like these are games. These are franchises that haven't had a game in decades. Like, when was the last Predator game? Alien vs Predator on the PS3?
Don't worry, enough of me to go around.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever played an Alien vs Predator game.
I mean, they're not destroying the franchise. They're a game and a franchise that hasn't really existed in games for decades.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight is a new franchise, though. They didn't have a franchise.
Like,
They might release that in the future.
yeah, they won't. That Predator game's dead in the water as well.
Yeah, but a game like Dead by Daylight was always just multiplayer, I think. I don't think
Yeah,
there was ever...
Dead by Daylight, they never had a story. It had
Yeah.
its own unique characters that were just like, like special killers, like the Huntress and the Trapper and stuff like that. And then because it got popular, they added extra franchises because people came to them and said, like, hey, do you want to put Leatherface in?
Yeah, Witcher 3 is good.
We got some not so friendlies.
I can't say much for Call of Duty, as I haven't really played it in years. But Battlefield is good, but it was never really the story that was so great about Battlefield, although sometimes it was good. Like
Yeah, Battlefield was about the stories that you made with your friends in the multiplayer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The thing is, though, that people don't want something different from those franchises. They want more of the same of what they know and like.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a really
famous
famous quote from a book that I think it was one of the Pratchett's. That what people really want is for tomorrow to be mostly like today.
slightly better, or something like that.
Yeah. I'm down at the objective. Oh yeah, I see Iron Man there. I wasn't sure where Thor was, so. it triggered the Avengers assembly revive.
Nice job, everyone.
K19, 2K what? Oh. Okay, because I don't really follow the sports games, so I'm like, I don't know which to do. Oh, WWE. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah.
They'll think twice next time.
Oh yeah, it's top-down Diablo style.
Aims down a lot of research and one giant scary robot thanks to you.
Oh.
Today was an important victory.
Wait.
but the
Ah,
war
interesting.
sprung from
I got the a name set. I guess the hives also come for name sets. But yeah, I actually
Lads,
never.
I still have 1 of 15 hives.
So I guess that didn't count.
Nope. Yep.
That's the elite
That's
hives.
just. Yep.
Tell me
I
it's not
can't
worth it. It's
change
only
my
11
challenge
points.
cards. Like, I can't refresh challenge on any of my challenge cards anymore since the last update.
Yeah, can't do that either.
Thursday afternoon. It changes on a Thursday afternoon now at 6 o'clock. So there'll be a
So,
new weekly set of challenges. It's just that I was kind of hoping to do that one to keep progressing the battle pass. But
so
you know what? It means the good news is it means I don't have to be Hulk anymore because I'm not going to do another 14 hives.
it's not worth it. Like when I saw it, I was like, "There's no fucking way I'm gonna do that for 11 points." I was like,
The
"Screw
thing is,
that."
like that, I do still need to do a bunch more hives for the trophy. But, like, I was hoping that would at least that would be a way of ticking off 2 boxes at the same time.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Like I did, yeah, and I also need that. But I'm like, it was like it's something that will come with time. Is my mentality. I'm like, fuck that. I'll just get it eventually. I'm not
See,
gonna freaking
I like the
rush
idea of
about
it will come with time, but I also want to try and get that platinum this year if I can.
it. Mm.
Because I only have 30 platinums. I've gotten 10 of them this year because of the fact that I've had more time to play video games due to
Fair
varying
enough.
reasons of not going out for large chunks of the year. But it'd be nice to get it this year as opposed to next.
Fair enough. Yeah, you have that one, or you need it? Oh yeah. I thought that one glitched on me, but I was like, whatever, I'll get it eventually, and yeah, I got it eventually. Yeah, those are the vaults. Vault strong bosses. Yeah. Oh wait, so you did the? Oh yeah, yeah. It's not that hard to platinum this thing. That's right. As long as you have a good time. No, no, that's nice that you only need those few. In fact, I haven't really checked it in a while. Let me see. Um, oh, that's what I find. Like I swear, I think the intelligence files is glitchy, or I'm missing maybe one in some specific spot. Because I need to collect the 50 intelligence files and the 100 AIM prisoners. And like, that's either bugged or whatever. I don't care at this point. I don't care that much. For the platinum, yeah.
What two do you need, bud? Okay, so the good news is then we can keep doing hives if we want, except we can actually do like a high.
No, no, no. You two, it's all good. You two can do another 50 hives. I'll go to the bathroom. I think by the time I come back, you'll be finished.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You
Do you
got
know
three
what you
months.
have to do for the other one though? Because it's not particularly obvious. I already had to show Rev how to cheese it, but you know the chests that you get that give you vaults? Like specifically, when you open a chest, it gives you a vault as a resource.
Yeah.
Yes. Sure.
I got Widow to. I completed her battle pass, so I got her last skin. And what's the skin you're using though?
Oh, it's the one from the marketplace. Saboteur.
Ah, okay.
30 platinums. It's not too bad.
Good.
No, I have 30. 30 platinums, yes. Yes. Oh no, I have everything on this game except for the Hives. Yes, I have all of the trophies except for the Hives.
I don't even know how many numbers.
Yeah, something like that. 98, I think it is. What are we doing then? Yes. What are we doing if we're not doing more Hives?
I don't know, because I don't
Should
need
we
anything
do?
that can be done in co-op.
Should we do elite Hives?
Sure.
Should I put the difficulty challenge 4?
If you want, like maybe Hulk will get some nice sets because the sets that I get is shit. So
I'm not
could be
playing
nerfed,
as
so.
Hulk.
Oh, no, I know that. I'm talking about Alfie. Maybe Alfie will get some nice sets because he said he needed some better stuff for Hulk.
It's okay, we'll bring Kamala.
Yes. You know what? I'll be Iron Man. Maybe Iron Man will get something decent. Most of his names sets suck, except for maybe one or two.
Besides, if nothing else, this will be the last thing I do in Avengers tonight before I go to bed, so we might as well have some, air quotes, fun.
Fun? What is that?
I've heard it's available in the game somewhere, but I don't know. Because yeah, I'll do this, get relatively organised, then get up and play Squadrons for the day.
Hey, Doc. We heard you managed to locate one of AIM's main research facilities.
We have, Captain Rogers. We'd really appreciate it if the Avengers could help us take it down.
With pleasure, Doctor. Jarvis, were you able to do the thing I asked?
If by thing you mean subtly block all local network activity to ensure any project data destroyed on site is deleted permanently, then yes.
Hill here. In addition, we'll carpet bomb the area before you arrive. It probably won't damage the structures much, but it should help soften AIM's security response.
A fiery proclamation from the skies, Commander. I like your style.
What's this?
Security will be tight. AIM might even have elite assassination teams on site. I've sent my best people to back you up.
Doing is postponed. That's
Yep.
a shame.
As is No Time to Die, and sure, Cineworlds in the UK and Ireland are closing until April of next year, because there's nothing coming out.
It's the only movie I was looking forward to this year.
Heads up, we got company! Wouldn't want to be in your shoes.
Level 165 dudes, they're gonna hit hard, they're gonna be hard to kill.
Even No Man's Sky had an update. Well, the update was for other stuff, but they also included giant sandworms. They're like, I guess inspired by the Doom movie that was coming out this year.
Oh good, guess what glitch I got back again, Rev? It's the one where when I do a takedown when I'm invisible, I become non-invisible. That's going to make it really easy for me to do this incredibly challenging hive when my main gimmick doesn't work.
I notice that it happens to me sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Like, if I try to do a takedown right away, sometimes it knocks me out, but if I don't do it right away, then it doesn't, I don't know, it's weird.
Nice work.
Did you drop the box below your feet? Look at that. That's so funny. Oh. Yeah. So on my screen, your the box you did with the emotes for it's on the ground. It's so funny.
You're about to be toast.
Does that happen when you go to the elevator? No. The what the hell is it called? That emote.
The memories or something like that. Oh jeez, wow. I got bopped in the back of the head and I'm down. I don't know whose Kamala is that's with us, it's not mine. But I hope they're spec'd out to be a healer.
Probably mine.
Yeah, remember how I was saying that these things hit hard? Good news, be invisible, Hulk.
Yeah, they're 16 levels ahead of me. That every day I experience that. Yeah, that skin is not bad. You look like a shield agent.
Yep. Like it's the same design as the iconic costume, just with the shield colours then, which I think looks
Yeah.
quite nice.
A nice clean suit with a green tie.
Got something in your eye?
Nope. Sure don't. It's handy when you can just go invisible and press the button.
Might as well fight you all at once. Guess I do, bud. Bet that's me. Who's next?
Oh dear. Got knocked back into all those exploding people.
Nice work.
Oh dear.
Got your back. Appreciate the assist. Oh man, this hurt.
Good grief, those hit hard.
The big guy went down.
You got me. Keep scoring lucky hits. Do it.
Like, you do know that when you destroy the turbines, you spawn more bad guys in, right? Which then results in us getting swarmed by bad guys who can kill us in one hit.
This is fine.
Good night. Take things up a notch.
The big guy went
Wow, that's a lot of enemies there.
Sure is.
Like you, bud. Backup has arrived.
Bump, bump. Come on, Kamala. You can get me.
The fuck? I should have revived you there.
You got pretty close, and then you walked slightly out of the edge.
Your knight in high-tech.
Yep, we're on our way.
What a waste. Backup has arrived. Makes me kinda low.
If it makes you feel that any better, the Elite Mega Hive enemies are capped at 160. If you do
No.
it at the highest difficulty.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Well, not for you. I'm talking about to Alfie because he's actually gonna attempt it. That you're actually gonna do the Mega Hives. That's why you're powering up some of your other characters. I'm saying that when you do the Mega Hives, the enemies will only be 160 if you do it at the highest difficulty. They won't be 166. I don't know why it's 166 here, but yeah.
Because it's power level plus 15. Or challenge rating plus 15, sorry.
Yeah, so I guess they cap it on the Mega Hives and not here.
We're getting there.
We got some not-so-friendlies.
Can you get 0 stars? Because I don't think you can get 0 stars.
Nope, you can't get 0 stars, but maybe one day. No, we're talking about the stars. He's asking if you can get 0 stars. Like no stars.
I think it just gives you a failed mission at that point.
Yeah. You know, the stars don't matter for the gear for some of these. Like if you're doing a mission that guarantees you a legendary, you'll get it, and it won't affect the gear.
I think I prefer the Revolver Ocelot emote to the stupid ballerina. You're pretty good. It's a Metal Gear Solid thing.
Yes, but does the Revolver Ocelot gun drop in the floor when you get in the elevator sometimes? Alright. I think we can skip all this.
Can we? It says assault aim forces, so I thought this was our target. Nope, proceed to next destination. We can get past. Okay. Oh. Made it. Hello. Everyone's gonna be invisible. Since there's an ambush right there.
For God's sake, this guy's doing flips all over the place.
That went better.
Some not-so-friendlies.
Yeah, I think that might be my commander. That's why she's following me around.
I do miss Avengers Tower. And the jacuzzi tubs.
Pillow top bed.
Those two.
I think that if we stand close enough to your remote, then the paparazzi flashes light up us as well.
Yes.
Look for a chest with gear nearby.
Enemies engaged, y'all!
Yes, defeat enemy squad.
Who you gonna call? Hole Buster!
Oh, never mind.
If you're not fast, you're in a position to run first.
It said defeat all the enemies. I'm like, God damn, it's one of those you have to defeat it here, but no. It's
Nope.
we could just proceed.
Sure is.
Fun fact. If you use the Hulk Buster and you go to another area, it obviously
It
ends
drains it
but you
in
also get
between.
the stuff. You get the stuff back though.
That's not the worst then.
Yeah. I could summon it again.
I'm not a fan of these Celestial Riot bots when I'm playing Widow.
Piece of cake or pie. Pie is good.
I'm gonna try not to glitch into the door.
Try.
Somehow he was stuck in the air.
Oh, come on, game. I was invisible. How did they kill me? Calling shenanigans in that one. Getting there. 2 more 4s.
Big green!
That's alright. How many have you done so far? Like Hives?
I think this is my 11th.
Just, I guess, 39 to go.
Yeah. But here's the thing, right? Is if I just do like maybe 3 a night, you know, that's only another 2 solid weeks of play.
Exactly. Just try not to burn yourself out just doing elite highs.
Party time!
Oh, it's a clip for you.
Engaged, y'all!
I think this is actually a fighty one. Yeah, this is an actual fighty one. Great. I hit R2 to counter, and it grappled the one next to the one I needed to counter. So then the one that I needed to counter hit me in the face. Thanks.
God damn it. Alright.
You're the best.
Bit of a mess.
Do I have this set up? Well, I want to see if I have it set up.
Oh, jeez. There are multiple big robots.
Yes, there are. I have a theory that I probably shouldn't test out here, but why not? Someone get in my Hulkbuster.
How can go to Hulkbuster?
Oh, can, but you might as well go for it, CJ.
Well, where are you? Oh yeah, yep. Yep, got a Hulkbuster.
Alright. Now do stuff. Alright. Is the Hulkbuster being charged by that?
The bar for it is not being charged by it.
No, because it doesn't work. Someone told me.
However, next time we want to try it this way, I'll use the missiles first, because I might have like recharged it up, but I just hadn't used it enough to be able to see it. You know?
Yeah, but it lasted
sense.
long enough in using missiles, and it didn't work, so it just doesn't work. Oh, Kamala wants it back up here. Alright. Well, the other one died, but there are 3 of them here, so
yep.
3.
Be invisible, guys.
Jumped at me.
Gotcha. Ivan. Still mad? Still annoyed? You still annoyed?
Fall Guys has an emote like that. Like Flex.
Yeah, it's a classic bodybuilder's pose. It's okay, we'll fix you.
Alright, who's first?
Ooh, is it getting hot in here?
This may suck.
Who are you gonna call? Oh, Buster! Now it's the party!
This may suck you.
Be invisible.
The big guy went down!
I got him. That's it, I gotcha.
Guess I do, bud. Do it.
Leave it off!
Like ballet.
Secret weapon! Okay, let's talkie or fighty!
Here's an energy boost. Bet that stinks. Don't blink. Here's an energy boost. This hurts.
Don't push him out of the map.
This may shock you.
Did you push him out of the map? No, you did not.
He went upstairs somehow.
Hooray! Only took like 40 minutes. But hey, I can tick off 11 hives minimum done.
Yeah, these are best done and regular difficulty because at this point the League Hives don't give anything good.
I got an infiltrator suit
Aims down a lot of
and
research
2 upgrade
one
modules.
giant scary robot thanks to you.
Wow.
Today was an important victory, but the war is
Well,
far from
I'm gonna say goodnight.